Hey, this is JR McNair in here for another edition of the Entrepreneur Spotlight. Super excited once again to be here. And I'm excited about all my guests, and I'm super excited about this guest because I have tried her stuff, and it's good stuff. I've tried it, my family's tried it, and they all love her stuff. And so she is one of our budding entrepreneurs in our community. And we're just super excited to have her on and share her story and just to let you guys know of who she is, why she even got in this industry, and what she's looking to do for you, the end customer. So, Shana Barnes, how you doing?
Hey, how are you today?
Doing great, doing great. Listen, why don't you tell the people who you are and what you do?
Well, my name is Shana Barnes, and I'm the owner and operator of Lotus and Fig. And basically, back in 2021, I decided that I wanted to create my own candles. Some of the candles at the stores would give me headaches because of the fragrance and the chemicals that are inside of the candles. They would give me headaches. So I said, hey, I'll just go ahead and create my own. So I did some research and I did some testing and I came up with Lotus and Fig luxury candles that boost your mood and soothe your atmosphere.
Most definitely. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I love these candles. I ain't gonna literally let the cat out the bag or the candle out the bag right now. I'm gonna wait because I got some good candles here we're gonna get into in a second. But I'm gonna tell you, like, I am a customer, somebody that loves your work, and it's really interesting because a lot of the different fragrances that I've smelled, it wasn't stuff that I was like typically used to smelling when it came to like a lot of the candles. And specifically for me as a man, some of the candles, like I'm be like, man, it was just not something that I would always kind of go towards. But I was like, man, like some of these candles, I was like, man, there's some real, so it smelled good, like for a man, for a woman. I mean, it just had some really good fragrances there. So, how did you come up with the fragrances, and how did you come up with the fragrances? And then I want to just talk about how you just got into it all together. So talk to me about that.
So, like I was saying before, the candles at the stores, they would give me headaches, and some candles are filled with things that are not good for you. So, I decided to do a little research and some testing and test different types of wax and test different types of fragrance oils and just find something that didn't give me a headache. So, in 2021, I just said I would create my own, and I came up with a couple of fragrances that I thought that were great, and I gave them to my friends and family, and they was like, you know what, these candles are great. I haven't smelled anything like this before. They was like, you should sell them. So here I am. I'm making and selling candles.
So how long did it take you to learn how to make candles?
I would say that I took about a year and a half to 2 years before I actually launched the business because I wanted to make sure I got feedback from family and friends before I just jumped into the business.
Okay. Wow.
Mhm.
So I'm just saying, so when you got in though, I mean, you just were like, hey, I'm just gonna, how did you know that you can make candles? I mean, like, what was the process like from you saying, okay, I had the idea to do this till, hey, I'm just gonna start, getting some stuff and start trying it out. Like, I mean, how did that work? How was that process? Like, I mean, was it hard? Was it something that, that you had just progressively learned over time? Was something you got immediately? Different people's stories are different.
Mhm. Well, honestly, it was COVID times. We were stuck in the house. And since I wanted to create something that didn't give me a headache, I had, I was home. So I had time to do that. So I just ordered things from different candle companies. And I was able to test the waxes and the different types of fragrance oils and the wicks and things like that to come up with something that works perfect for my customers.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Mhm.
That's great. So let's go back. Let me step back. Give me, like, where are you from originally?
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, good deal. And you
Mhm.
still live in Baltimore.
I still live in Baltimore. Yes.
Good deal, good deal. So tell me about your background, like, growing up, what your background in education, and how you got into really some of the pieces that you do, and all on that end. Just come and give a little background on you.
Sure, absolutely. So, way back when I was a teenager, I would work at different summer camps and daycares. And I just figured, hey, I'm having fun doing this as a teenager. And I just was like, I'm going to become a teacher. So, I went to school, I got my degree, I passed my test, and I've been in education for over 20 years.
Wow, wow, that's
Mhm.
amazing. That's
I've
amazing.
taught pre-K, I've taught first, second, third, and now I am the literacy coach. So I support educators, students, and administrators.
Okay, that's amazing. So
Hmm.
so you've been rolling in education. Now, do you see a lot of the teachers around you that were in education that were starting businesses, or no?
Some of my friends, they do have tutoring businesses, so they do things more related to education.
Okay.
But like I said, I wanted to create something that didn't give me a headache.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So.
And so what? So tell me then that there, because I know we mentioned that. What are the main things that kind of separate your candles from like other candles, and and what? How did you know that these things, that the ones that you were creating, weren't going to give you a headache? Was it just ingredients? Like, kind of walk me through that.
Okay, so my candles, I use vegan, no phthalates. There's no
What's
parabens.
a phthalate, and what's a
Okay,
par-?
so those types of things are, I would say, yucky things that can make you very sick.
Okay,
So you don't want to breathe those things in.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
But
So
those are a lot of the candles that exist on the market.
some of the candles on the market do have those items in it. Yes.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
wow, wow.
Yes.
And
So my candles are I use premium coconut apricot wax. So
okay,
it's a luxury wax.
I got you.
My candles are like I said, they're paraben free, phthalate free. My candles are even soy free. You know, some people are sensitive to soy.
Hmm,
So my candles are soy free. My candles are vegan. Um, and my fragrance oils are premium fragrance oils.
wow.
Mhm.
Tell me this: why should people even be interested in candles in the first place? Or if they're not candle users, why would somebody want to even have candles in the first place?
Hmm. So my logo is, well, not my logo. I'm sorry. My slogan is delivering a soothing atmosphere and mood boosting experience.
Mhm.
So if you're looking for an opportunity to have that inner calm, that peace, it just lighting a candle just soothes your atmosphere with the lighting and the gentle fragrances that my candles offer. So I really want to complement your space. I don't want to overwhelm your space. I don't want to overpower your space. I want my candles to complement the room that you're in
Mhm.
and give you that inner peace as you enjoy the candle.
Mhm. Okay, but if somebody never even was like if you say, hey, they were like, hey, you know what, I don't even yeah, I haven't tried any candles,
Mhm.
why should I start implementing it in? You're saying that it's going to make their mood better, it's going to make their environment better. Hey, you trying to get a little extra points with the
Mhm.
misses,
Mhm.
like what what would you
Like I said, my slogan is, or our slogan is, delivering a soothing atmosphere.
say?
So you have the fragrance, the room is lit with the lighting. It's going to boost your mood. It's going to boost whoever's in your area. It's going to boost their mood. They're going to smell the aroma and they're going to say, oh my goodness, what is that smell? I need to know what that smell is.
Yeah, yeah.
And, they're just going to want to be in your space because they really do soothe your atmosphere and give you that mood boosting experience because again they're complementing the room, not overpowering the room.
Okay,
You
I
when you walk in, you just want to close your eyes and say, "What is that smell? It just smells so good."
smell so good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you talking about it right now. You got me wanting to smell some of these candles. So I got, a personal shipment here from Lotus and Fig. So, and I am gonna go through this right now, and I want to just try out some of these pieces here. Now, I have a little bit of everything here. You put this in a bigger box because you sent me a lot of different samples. So I am going to have an opportunity, and I'm so excited to go through this stuff to kind of look at it. And so, and I like that each one of these things was like each one of the candles was put into this bag here. Really, really great packaging here, lotus and fig. And so I'm just gonna go through each one and kind of test the smell on it. Just kind of let you guys know what I think here. All right. So this is a great candle here. I really like it. It's really beautiful. It's got this beautiful bag here and this beautiful glass that's right here in here. What is this? Mahogany loft. So, so talk to me about mahogany loft. It says lavender, geranium, mahogany, cedar wood, oak wood, hand poured in Baltimore. Tell me about this this scent right here and why you came up with this.
Yes.
That smells like something that I would like on that, and it kind of smells, man. It smells like for the ladies, it smells like a man walking in, with some good cologne on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's Mahogany Loft, and actually that is a part of my men's line. It's right on time for Father's Day. We have Father's Day coming up, and any man in your life that's graduating, Mahogany Loft. Yes, I wanted a fragrance that would be a great addition to my masculine line.
Okay.
I'm actually calling it Oak and Ember for this upcoming Father's Day. My men's line is going to be called Oak and Ember.
Okay.
And my Mahogany Loft is one of the candles in that line.
Okay, that's amazing. And so I'm gonna kind of go through and just kind of pick up each one, and we're just gonna go through just unveiling each one of these things so we can kind of get a little bit of what we have here. So that was Mahogany Loft. I like that. That was a nice smell. And this is Caribbean teak wood. Okay.
Yep.
Caribbean teak wood. So coconut, apricot wax on that end. So talk about this one. What is this one? How, if I'm looking at this right, Caribbean teak wood. Who would this one be for?
That one is actually also a part of my men's line. Go ahead and give it a try.
Yeah, I like it. It's like a more of a smoky type of feel, like a more of a smoky type of feel. I like it. It's like how could I describe it? It's kind of like it smells like a little bit of like a kind of like a cinnamony, but not cinnamon, but it's like a kind of a oaky cinnamon type of deal right there on that end. So,
it has a little bit of allspice in it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm smelling. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out, like what that smell was. So yeah, no, I like this one. This is good. I still like the first one that you did.
Mahogany Loft.
Yeah, Mahogany Loft. That's my favorite so far. But I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
And so and let's see, what do I have here? I have another one here. And man, like I said, I'm like a kid in the at Christmas time, open them up. So what we got here? So Coco Cabana Coconut. Okay?
Yes, that's part of my summer line. Go ahead, give it a smell.
Okay. Coconut, palm, and vanilla. Okay, so this coconut, apricot wax here, and yeah, this is, this reminds me of my childhood. Some like really it smells like a really like a really good lotion that someone would put on, like a really good lotion if you were like, and I can see how this is kind of like a beach type of deal, because it puts me in the mindset of like, okay, I'm going out, I need to put some lotion on before I go get in the water or something like that. So yeah, that's good. I like that. Coco Cabana Coconut. Yeah. That's a really good, like a light type of feel right there. So I like that. Coco Cabana Coconut right there.
Yes, that's one of our top sellers for my summer line.
Oh, really? Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. That's a really nice scent right there. And let me see. So I'm rolling through these guys. Each one here, just kind of rolling through. Oud La La.
Yes.
Oud La La. Okay. So tell me about this.
So ooh la la, if you love floral, this is the one for you.
Okay.
Oud is a very like special fragrance. If you like it, you like it. Some people just absolutely love the oud. When they see that on my packaging, they go straight to it.
Oh, really?
If
Oh,
you
wow.
love, it has like a special saffron rose fragrance to it,
Yeah.
and it burns beautifully.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. It
Hmm.
says saffron, rose petals, patchouli. Yeah.
A little patchouli, yes.
Patchouli. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This is nice too. This is real nice. It smells. It smells like you have. I can smell the patchouli. I can smell it. It's like a combination of a couple different type of smells, and
Hmm.
it kind of all kind of come together really nicely. It's definitely a really nice smell. I like that one. I would say that this one kind of, I like this Cabana for the light thing here. Um, I still, the Caribbean teak wood. No, not the Caribbean teak wood, but the mahogany
Mahogany
loft.
loft.
It's
Yep.
still
Hmm.
my favorite so far, but
Yep.
I like this one too. That's a really good smell there.
It's perfect for like Mother's Day,
Okay.
because it has that rose fragrance to it.
Okay. So Mother's
Hmm.
Day coming up, that
Hmm.
rose fragrance to it for Oud La La there. Yeah, so no, I like that. I like that. That's really good. And let me see here. Rolling into my next one here. Okay. Calm.
Yes. So Calm is one of my top fragrances.
Okay.
Absolutely. People just love Calm.
Okay. Wow. Bergamot, clove, spun sugar. Spun sugar.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's very it smells like I can definitely it smells like more like some kind of a mix between like a fruit and a um something else, but it's definitely I can smell the clove in it.
Hmm.
uh,
The
and then
fruit that
like
you smell may be the bergamot.
okay, yeah, okay, the
Hmm.
bergamot,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
then the and then that spun sugar. Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And
This is
so,
a really good everyday like scent, something that you can really use like on a consistent basis,
hmm.
right? Something
Hmm.
you just put in the background, you know, definitely when you're trying to calm, you getting home, you're trying to calm, chill out, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You
Hmm.
light it up, kind of just sit
Yes.
and chill, you know.
Yeah. Hmm.
So yeah, that's good. I like that one. Let me put this over in my which one I have some of these. It's like the yeah, I like this one over here. I'm gonna put
Hmm.
this over in the side with the Coco Cabana,
Hmm.
and on that side there. And like I said, we're gonna go to this next one here,
Hmm.
and let me see here. Ah, now this was I know about this one because this is one of my favorites. Now, I don't want to mispronounce it just to make sure.
That's the patchouli.
Patchouli, yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
They had some. This was my favorite. The first when I first had got some of these first. This was my favorite. The patchouli,
Hmm.
like
Yes, it was. Yes, it
yeah,
was.
this was my favorite. I mean, I had seen this fragrance on some soaps that I was it was some like goat soap, and it had a similar scent on it,
Hmm.
right here. Man, and I'm definitely not telling you to get into soaps, but if but if you had that, I would definitely get that because I was like, man, that's a good transition in. So yeah, now I'm
Yes,
excited.
I remember that's one of your favorites from like over a year.
Yeah. No, that's really good.
Hmm.
That's definitely it's up here with the mahogany loft. Let
Yes.
me see if I can let me see what
It's okay if you can't choose one because they're in two different vibes. The
yeah,
masculine one would be the mahogany loft.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
patchouli is like, you just chilling, you have your favorite beverage,
yeah,
whether it's water or tea or whatever you have.
yeah, yeah,
Um, yeah, it just puts you in a different,
yeah,
mood. You just, chilling, it just puts you in a different mood. The mahogany loft is definitely, a masculine fragrance.
yeah, yeah. But they both smell really good. I mean, man, like, and man, you know what? I made, that now that I'm smelling them, that mahogany loft, man. I thought that the patchouli was gonna stay my favorite, but I don't know, that mahogany loft is up there
Mm-hmm.
with the
Yeah, the
with.
mahogany loft, between the mahogany loft and the Caribbean teakwood mahogany loft for my masculine fragrances is
Yeah,
the top seller. So,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I love mahogany loft as well, so I'm not
That's
surprised. But yeah.
that's really nice. That's
Mhm.
really nice. Coastal Calm.
Yes, yes, this is nice for the bathroom.
Okay.
Maybe for like a basement if you're looking
Okay.
for something to freshen up the area.
Okay.
So, um, perfect for the bathroom.
Okay. Great. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, that's a nice. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really nice, especially if you have boys and you want
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
because I know some of my boys, they come in my bathroom and I'm like, boy, get out of my bathroom.
Yes, absolutely.
I know this will definitely make it smell good pretty
Uh-huh.
fast.
Hmm.
You
I
know,
was trying
so
to have like stuff with each area of the home.
yeah, no, I think that's smart. Coastal
Hmm.
Calm, Coastal
Hmm.
Calm.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That's nice. That's a nice one. Let me see here. Okay, let's keep on rolling here. And let me see here. Mm, okay, island vibes.
Island vibes. Yes, that's part of my summer line. It's fresh, it's fruity. If you love sweet and you want to feel like you are in the islands, that is for you. It's more so like a drink in a candle.
Okay, that's what I'm
Hmm.
talking about. Oh yeah, that smells like it does smell like a drink. It smells. It's got a lot of different like things rolling in. It definitely smells like an island. It smells fruity.
Hmm.
It smells like has a little more of like a candier,
Hmm.
if I could say that, kind of a
Hmm.
candy kind of smell. Yeah, no, I like that. That's
Hmm.
nice.
When
Definitely.
I do my vending events and people ask me for something fruity, I usually start with that if they more so like the fruity vibe.
Okay.
Because it
Yeah,
has
yeah.
all, pineapple and all different kinds of fruits in it.
Yeah, that's what it kind of smelled like.
Mhm, mhm,
Kind of smells like a pineapple
mhm,
or
mhm,
the in the stuff with the island vibes. I can
mhm.
definitely smell that. Let me see what I got next here. And yeah, I'm going looking at Cozy Beach Villa. So that's part of this the summer.
No, well, yes, it's a part of the summer, but it's also a part of my top sellers.
Okay.
Cozy Beach Villa and Calm are like neck and neck as my top
Okay.
sellers.
Oh wow.
It has
Okay.
French vanilla in it.
Okay, French vanilla.
Hmm.
Okay, Seaside Breeze, Clove Bud, French vanilla.
Hmm.
Okay, let me smell this one. Yeah, it's a very like a very clean, light type of a scent. You
Hmm.
know, yeah. Where would you have this one at? Where you think it would be most seated? I mean, it kind of can almost go anywhere, but
It can go anywhere, but I'm thinking maybe like either in the living room. That's also would be nice in the bathroom if you're having a nice time alone. Have your bath water running or a nice shower running, and have the cozy beach villa complementing your space.
yeah, yeah. No, I like
Mhm,
that. That's nice.
mhm.
It's a
It's
nice.
nice in the bedroom too.
Oh yeah, no. This definitely nice. It's like a it's not a overpowering scent.
Hmm.
It's something like I said, you kind of put it anywhere.
Hmm.
It's really nice though.
Hmm. Hmm.
Really nice. Let me see here. Now, okay. Eucalyptus and spearmint.
Eucalyptus and spearmint is one of my other top sellers as well. Perfect for the bathroom. It has a nice fresh fragrance. Um, Go ahead and give it a try.
Okay. Mint, eucalyptus, musk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like this definitely is great for the restroom, and something that, you know, once you put it in there, it's like it definitely has a very like plants you know,
That's
more
the
like,
eucalyptus. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yes, it smells like, you know, that plants, and you know, and I definitely can have the experiment on that scene. But yeah, this would be great for a restroom. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is neat. It's like all of them have a. I wouldn't think that there's a smell for this and a smell for that, but this is cool. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I could definitely see how this could fit in a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Even
Yeah,
in the kitchen, maybe after cooking,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally, totally,
mm-hmm,
totally,
to
totally.
refresh your space. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, 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 totally, 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 totally. Yeah, yeah. That's something. It's funny how, you know, we don't even you know, think about fragrances like that, but it's like, wow, yeah, every fragrance has a place
Mm-hmm.
almost in the house. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So no, that's good. And let me see here now. This lavender and vanilla.
Yes, that is one of my other top sellers.
Okay.
Lavender and vanilla is perfect for any event. Men love it, women love it. Um, in any place in your home, it's perfect for a gift.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see. Lavender and vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's something that's, I like it. It's this has a good clean like scent to it. That lavender helps to add a little bit more to that vanilla, so that it kind of brings out the vanilla and vice versa. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, I like that.
Right. It's not your typical lavender candle because it has the vanilla in it. So
Yeah,
they
yeah,
complement each other well.
yeah, no, no, totally. I
Mm-hmm.
agree. I
Mm-hmm.
agree. No, that's great. That's great. Nah, so that's good. So no, I'm going through and I have another box here. Let me, oh no, 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 no. I missed one. I missed one. Can't miss one. I can't miss one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. So here
Is
we
it the
go.
cocoa butter?
Cocoa butter and cashmere.
Yes.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
all right. See you see, you know, don't we having people thinking they could put this on their skin. Like you like, oh, they gonna get it. Cocoa butter on my skin. So yeah, coconut, cocoa butter, and cedar wood. All right,
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Let me
This
see.
is perfect for the bedroom, perfect for a living room area.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love cocoa butter, and I
Mm-hmm.
like it because you know, the cedar wood. I can smell that cedar wood in it. It gives it kind of like gives it another little to
Yep.
that cocoa butter.
Mm-hmm. Extra little layer.
Yeah, yeah, totally, totally. And the coconut, I can
Mm-hmm.
kind of smell that in there too. Oh yeah, no, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Like that. Like that. Let me see what else I got here. I got all my stuff kind of laid out on my little table right here, trying to move stuff around so I can have some room on all the goodies over here. All the goodies. Let me see.
Yes.
So let me see here. What else do I have right here? So okay, so it is a so I have another package in here that I'm gonna go in and open up and look at here. And so I'm opening it up here and I'm packaging it. She packaged a lot of these pieces here with me. So she has a flip dish pluggable warmer. Okay. So tell me, what is this?
So that goes with your wax melts. And the thing I love about that is if you look inside, you'll see the black cup
Okay.
that is made of silicone.
Oh wow.
So it allows you to be able to pop out the wax once it cools. Absolutely.
Okay.
Many times when you purchase a wax melt warmer, it doesn't have the silicone cup. So then you are like digging with a knife or something to pop out the wax.
Oh,
However, this has a silicone cup. So once the wax cools, you just take your fingers, pop it out, and then you can start with a new fragrance.
okay. So let me just make sure that so this is the so now so I'm still so this is used with the wax melt. You're gonna put the wax melt down in here.
You
Okay.
just pop out a cube.
Okay. So I'm just trying to make sure that I understand this here on this end. These are the wax melts?
No, that's a gift set.
Okay. Oh wow, wow, wow. Okay. So I'm gonna wait on this.
Mm-hmm.
So let me look in here. So I'm opening up
I
stuff,
was trying to
opening
make sure
up
you have
stuff.
everything you need.
Look, we here. Okay. So, all right. So, oh wow, this is really, that's that smells good.
Mm-hmm.
Ocean breeze. So this is one of the wax melts. So it's made like in this right here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would take out one of these cubes,
Yes. I mean,
and
you can use more if you like. It's to the
I,
person's choice. Mm-hmm.
okay, and I stick this in the wall.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I stick this in the wall, and I put one of these in, and
Mm-hmm.
it just kind of will naturally melt it. I don't have to put any like wick in it.
No, it's wickless. It's completely wickless. So,
Wow.
some of my elderly people will purchase those so they don't have to worry about flames. Some of my college students, they purchase those as well because they don't have to worry about a flame. And if your outlet is turned sideways, the outlet piece on the wax melt warmer, it turns, it rotates so that you can still have
Yeah,
the wax melt
right
warmer
here.
upright.
Yeah, I see it. I see
Mm-hmm.
that. I see that when you can kind of turn it like this and turn it like that on this end. I have to take the tape off. I'm not gonna do that right yet, but yeah, no, you have it. I see it where you can kind of like turn it right here on this.
Absolutely.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
no, that's great. And you just pop that in here, and it just do you have to like know that you have them in there, or will it like you know if like what somebody need to when they stuck it in say, hey, you got that over there because will it still cook, or how does it?
It's the temperature is so low, like I'll let it burn all day. Especially
Okay,
if we're having like company over, and let's say I have it plugged up in the bathroom,
okay,
I'll just have it going the whole time, and I'll turn it off once company leaves.
okay. Oh wow, wow.
Mhm.
Okay, I like that. That's
It's
really
not like it's going to start boiling. It doesn't get
okay.
that
Yeah.
hot.
Okay. Okay. In there. What's that cookie? Hot candles. So
No, it's just warm enough to melt the wax.
okay, well that's great.
Mhm.
Ocean breeze. Do we have one of these smells? Did we already?
No, that's just in the wax melt.
Okay, I was gonna say, man, I like this ocean breeze.
So what happened was I was trying to like decide if I wanted to keep Ocean Breeze or just stick with Coastal Calm and kind of like transition over to Coastal Calm because I like to try new fragrances. And
Mm-hmm.
right now, the Ocean Breeze and the Coastal Calm, they're kind of like neck and neck. So I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to keep Ocean Breeze or
Nah, you need to keep ocean breeze.
you like Ocean Breeze. Okay.
I like ocean breeze. As I said, when
Okay.
I was like, man, when I smelt it, I was like, I hadn't smelt this yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like ocean breeze.
Okay. Okay.
This is a keeper. This is a
All
keeper.
right. That
Uh,
one has been with me since the beginning. So the
okay.
Coastal Calm came later. So maybe I'll just stick with the Ocean Breeze.
Yeah, and yeah, this is the coastal calm. I like the coastal calm. The coastal
Mhm,
calm is good,
mhm,
but in my humble opinion,
mhm.
I like the ocean breeze better.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I get a lot of people love the Ocean Breeze, so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I'm
No,
like in limbo. But maybe since you love it, I'm gonna keep it.
yeah, no. I like it. I like it a lot. And let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, that's good too. Yeah, yeah. So even though the what I've seen here is these are going into here, and these are the melts, the wax melts. But you know what? Even though I like the candles, it seems like I could even smell it even more with the melts.
I mean, you have been smelling a lot of fragrances.
Yeah,
So like if I'm at a vending event, I would usually have coffee beans so that the customer can reset their nose.
yeah,
But
no, no, no.
you've been going strong.
Yeah, no,
So
I'll be going. No, no. So listen, like I'm saying, like it's like almost like I even though all the candles were phenomenal, I love
Mhm,
those too. But it's like, man, like I love this smell too. Like all the different smells
mhm.
with the wax smell. Like I thought the wax smells was like this shoot. This is not a sleeper. This may be one of the main events.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm happy that you like it like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no. I like these wax smells. I liked
Mhm,
it, and so
mhm.
when in terms of a cost, like of a wax melt versus a candle,
Mhm.
what are we looking at in terms of like the difference in the cost of these two? Of course, this is like a bigger, beautiful. This is just a beautiful packaging in this. I
Mhm.
love that. And so, but if somebody's like, boom, you know what I'm saying? Like, they this versus this is about two times the price, three times the price.
The candles are $25. The
Okay,
wax melts are $7.
$7. Yep, yep. So really, about over three times I can get this. And so with this, how long would this, of course, this is going to last longer.
Hmm. The candles are going to last over 40 hours if you take care of them. The
Okay.
wax melts, it kind of depends on how many cubes you use and how long you leave it on.
Okay.
And if you want it to be stronger, if you say, okay, I'm happy with what I have. So the candles I know last longer than 40 hours. The wax melt, it depends on if the person wants to use one cube or if they want to use 3 cubes at a time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I,
so it just depends on the person for that.
I
But
got.
definitely your candles will last over 40 hours, 40 plus hours if you take care of them. And when I say take care of them, I mean you're not letting it burn for over 4 hours. And you're trimming your wicks. Every time you go to light your candle, make sure you trim your wicks.
Okay. So you trim it. Okay.
Every time.
What does that do?
The trimming of your wicks, it helps to keep your flame not too high. It
Oh,
also allows it to the wax not to burn um in an unsafe way. So you
I
want to keep your wick trimmed, and it just allows the candle to last longer.
I didn't know that. That's why my candles sometimes I remember in the past I'd be just buying stuff and
Mhm.
sometimes I never trim it. That can't that that
You
flame be
should
like
always trim your wicks before you burn your candles.
okay.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, I didn't know that. So you educate me today.
Hmm.
I mean,
Hmm.
shoot, I had that candle. It was like burning. I never trimmed it, so no, that's a
Hmm.
good thing. I know the
Hmm.
trim.
And
Okay.
even when you burn your candle, you should let it melt to a full melt pool across the diameter of the
Okay.
candle.
Oh wow.
So that will probably take about 3 to
You
4
said,
hours,
what did you
and
say
then you
about around
extinguish your
the
candle.
diameter? Say that again.
The diameter is the circumference. So
Okay, so you said
this
what did you want? What did you say about that circumference though? You were saying,
okay, so you want your candle to burn to the edge.
oh, how do you do that though? It just
Oh, you
naturally.
just let it burn for maybe about 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, I got you. I got
Hmm.
you. Instead of like starting it and then just having a little kind of like hole,
And
you want it like if you do it less from that, it'll just it won't go all the way to the edge.
okay, so you want it to go to the edge so that the next time you burn it, it'll burn like evenly. If you only burn it for like an hour and then blow it out, it hasn't come to a full pool yet.
I
You
got you.
want it to come to the full pool that allows your candle to burn evenly. It allows it to last longer. You're just taking care of your candles.
I got you.
Good
So
candle care.
candle care. I didn't know that. See, you educate me because
Hmm.
even though we like candles, I know my wife ain't know that either. She just being there, oh, light the candle. So, and I'm like, yeah, but she definitely ain't know. So she need to watch this podcast so she can know the candles. Because I mean, so she ain't just wasting candles just in there, you
Hmm.
know. So no, that's good. That's really good. Um, let me see here. So I have I have here. Let me see. Gonna make sure with my pieces here. Okay, these are even more of the waxes. So let me see here. Yeah, calm.
Oh, those are the tea lights.
Oh, these are the tea lights. Okay, yeah. So tea
You get
light.
5 in a pack. Hmm.
Okay, and then these are just ones you can just like burn. You don't need to have a particular thing to do it in. You just set these up anywhere and
Correct.
just and make them happen. This is really nice. I like this. And so Bergam, this is a calm one. And
Yes,
and how much are these?
$7.
$7. Okay,
Hmm.
great, excellent.
Yep. And
And
then if you what I did was I took the best sellers, which are
okay,
Calm, Cozy Beach Villa,
Okay.
lavender and vanilla, eucalyptus and spearmint.
Mm.
And I made a package,
Okay.
so,
Okay.
like a bundle, where you
Okay.
can
Yeah,
get the candle, the wax melt, and the tea light for $37.
yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. I like that. So look, all four right here. And I got the fourth one right there, looking good.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did I send you mahogany?
let me see. Don't have mahogany.
I didn't send mahogany. Okay, well, I did create mahogany and teak wood. Well, actually, mahogany loft. That
Oh,
is, since that's one of my other. It's going well. I haven't titled it as one of my top sellers, but it's one of my top sellers in my masculine line. I
wow.
did make that one as a bundle, so you get the candle, the tea light, and the wax melt as well. I have the
Okay. Wow.
yeah.
So I definitely did not get that one because that's one of my favorites. The egg and
Oh no, I'm sorry.
favorites.
I'm
Nah, nah,
sorry. I
nah,
can
nah, you
send it
fine.
later.
Yeah, you can send it later too. You can send it later too. And
You'll
this
get it
is
right on time for Father's Day.
okay. Yeah, look, because we need to look on Father's Day. Like mothers, they get eat, they get flowers, they get candy, they get gifts. On Father's Day, Father's Day this weekend. Well, we'll buy you a tie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got you. I got your candles. I'm gonna pack them up, and they're gonna be ready before Mother's Day. You're gonna get them.
Okay, well, good deal, good deal. And
Uh-huh.
this is a great box right here, gift box,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, Lotus and Fig gift box. So tell me about this gift box.
So the gift boxes, they have the candle. You can either do a one single candle or you can do two. You get a wick trimmer. You get a bottle of matches and a positive note inside.
Okay,
And you can choose if you're preparing a gift for Mother's Day or a graduation or what have you. You can choose if you would like one candle or two. And
okay.
the wick trimmer is in there, so you can remember to trim your wicks.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's
Mhm.
good. That's good. So look, happy day. So look, I'm gonna take piece by piece. This is thing
That's the
right.
positive note. And if you pop
Positive.
it open, you can see your note and you can
Boom.
keep it for yourself or you can always pass it along to
Be
someone.
happiness itself.
Mhm.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, let it come with you like that. Like that. Here we go. And then got my card here,
Mhm.
right here. And then I can look at thank you for supporting my small business right here, right? Got to
Mhm.
support the small business. And she got a QR code right here to leave a review right here. Candle care instructions. Yes, it's got the candle care instructions, y'all. I
Mhm.
need this. I'm going to
Mhm.
put this up near my candles just to make sure I got a cheat sheet
Uh-huh.
on Shayna's tips here.
Absolutely. And trim your wicks.
Trim my wigs. I gotta trim the wigs. Yes, yes. And let me see what else I got in here. I got here's a candle, which I'm gonna get into. Ooh, then look, I got definitely. Oh man, this is like heavy duty.
Mhm.
Like some
Mhm.
oh man, this is what you use to trim the wig with?
Trim your wicks. Yes,
Oh wow,
absolutely.
this is really cool.
Mhm.
Really cool. It's like you kind of roll it in there. Let me put my thing down. You kind of can roll it in and let me see. I just bring it on in here and boop,
Yep, absolutely.
boop,
Right before you light it,
boop.
trim the wick. It takes like a half of a second.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Mhm.
Wow. Like I don't know how I was gonna. I'd be having a little some scissors in there trying to trim it, but no. But this is good. Wow, wow,
Mhm.
and it's heavy duty.
Mhm. Mhm.
Right here, it's got some weight to it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's go in there and bop. No, I like that. Mm. Every time I open it up, I got to do a smell with it. So, so let me see. So, all right. So then I have. Let me see here. This is okay. These are some matches.
Mhm.
Okay, this is nice. I like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Look at that. There's some. Look, got the top right there.
Look
Boom.
at the bottom. The strikers on the bottom.
Oh, okay. So I can strike it on the bottom.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, wow. 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 You know what? We're gonna make it happen. Hee hee. so, so, so
Everything you need is in the box. A perfect gift.
it's all in the box. So
Mhm.
let me see. I've been waiting. Got it. Oh, look at me. I'm in
Yes. Which one did you like?
ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Okay, I thought you was gonna do a mahogany and teak wood.
Well, you know what? I just caught the one that was closest to me because I had
Okay,
just
okay.
opened that up.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. Like, believe me, I may say that for the house.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's perfect in the bedroom.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Hmm.
This
Hmm.
is good too right here. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna put this right here and let my things get right here. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Hmm.
That's nice. And yeah, got my matches. I got everything I need to get started. I don't got to be like, I need some matches. I need something.
Hmm.
No. I got it all together. All right, that's amazing. And I'm digging through the box just to make sure I ain't missing nothing. And
I
of
think.
course, it comes with a candle. And and I don't know which candle you put in it, but I'm excited. I like just open up the candle. Man, you should have like a mystery candle thing for certain people if and maybe that's something to say, hey, we're gonna ship you a candle scent. So okay, cozy beach villa.
Hmm.
Yes, I like that. And yeah, I'm still smelling my ooh la la over here too. So so okay, now that's great. Oh man, so I believe I have went through everything. So yes, I love it. Good job. Yeah,
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
yeah. So
thank you so much. Hmm.
listen, y'all, I got some good sense here, some good things on this end. Why don't you like? I have a question for you. What has been the most challenging thing so far since you've been in business, and what has been your greatest win or your greatest, success in business?
So you mean from a business standpoint?
Yeah. What has been your most since you got in business? What has been the thing that you probably learned the most from, or something that was maybe maybe the most challenging thing? And then what was one of your greatest successes that you had in your business?
So I would say, if you want things done right, you have to do it yourself. Even if you want to outsource something later, I
Hmm.
would recommend you definitely learn how to do it yourself first, so
Hmm.
that if something comes up and you have to find someone else to do it, you know how to keep your business running. Even if the person that used to outsource it for you, or that used to do it for you, you can still keep things going. You need to know how to do those things on your own.
Correct.
um, One of my highlights is just, I absolutely love when someone opens my candle and they smell it and they just close their eyes and they just say, "Oh my goodness, it smells so good."
That's
Or
right.
they tell me that your candles are good, because they would tell me, like, usually when I'm at an event, I would get a headache. Like if I'm at a vending event and they're walking around, they
Yeah.
would tell me usually I would get a headache if I'm smelling different candles. But they'll tell me, when I walk to pass your booth, I don't get a headache. And they tell me, like, you have really good products. I just love to hear the positive things from my customers that just love on me and purchase from me and just give me positive feedback or honest feedback about how the candles benefit them, or how it reminds them of something from their childhood or from their past. So I just love to hear those positive things.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. No, it's great product. And I think, we're looking at, in business, the biggest thing I always tell people, you can do a lot of marketing and advertising, but if you marketing and advertising crap, it's like, there are some businesses that are very good at marketing and advertising. They have to be, because their product is not great. But if you got a really good product, you still want to spend time on marketing and advertising, but you don't have to spend nearly as much time because the product speaks for itself.
Hmm.
So that's
Hmm.
great. So what has been your biggest challenge in business?
Um, Challenge, I would say.
Or the biggest thing you had to that you learned from, biggest thing that you grown from, like anything.
I mean, sometimes honestly, it's like little things that I would think wouldn't take so much time or energy or effort. Um, It does. So, that takes just perseverance, just continuing to push through, even when you run into a challenge. Because it's not easy, having a business. You're doing everything, especially in the beginning. Later on, you may be able to hire someone to do other things for you, but in the beginning, you're doing everything. And so, um, managing all of the roles can be challenging sometimes.
Yeah,
And I've never had a business before. So, sometimes I'm making decisions and I'm like, I don't know if this is the right thing, but I'm going to do it, give it a try,
yeah.
and make adjustments as needed.
Yeah, totally, totally. And that's kind of how it is. I mean, and what is really right, you just have to do. And then you
Hmm.
figure out your customers really tell you, what's right, what's wrong on that end. And then you can kind of adjust if you're listening, which, like I said, when you're talking about having the feedback from your customers, I believe that's phenomenal. They'll be able to, they have the answers,
Hmm.
they have the answers. And so, what is some advice that you would give to some entrepreneurs that, if they were going into business, what would be some advice that you give to them?
I would say make sure your money is right.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you budget in advance for your business, for your products, for your marketing, do your research before you just jump into it. Make sure it's something that you really want to do. Think about what problem you're trying to solve. Have that in mind, because your problem, or the problem that you're trying to solve, is what will keep you in business. If you have a problem, because you want to serve your customers.
Correct.
So, I would definitely say put some money to the side. It might take a couple years just to put a little bit to the side until you're ready to really launch. And while you're putting that money to the side, start doing some research, market research, to see what the customers really want, how the problem is really going to, um, how your product is going to solve their problem, or
Totally.
your service. How is your service going to solve their problem? So
Totally.
have your
Totally.
money, do some research,
Okay.
and have a good mentor.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. 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 That's a good thing. So, how has it been, you being a part of the community, being in here? How has it helped your business? How have you grown? How have you been able to grow with your business in the next level?
Absolutely. So, way back in September of 2023, I saw the advertisement for the Small Business Nation, and I said, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead and give it a try. And I will have to tell you, when I came in, I didn't know anything about business, but
Yeah.
they created my logo for me. The only thing I had was a name, the
Yep.
business name.
Yep.
But they created the logo for me. They created the website for me. They really gave me the confidence to like keep going. Um, JR asked me to send him, product after product after product. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? But
Yeah.
that helped me to build up my confidence to send out products to different customers, because I had never sent out such a large amount before.
Yeah.
So just helping to build my confidence to even run a business. And sometimes being a business owner can be lonely, because you may not have people around you that understand what you're talking about, what's
Sure.
going well, what's not going well, your challenges. So they have just helped me with getting my business off the ground and having the confidence to keep pushing and to keep going.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. And I'm glad that you talked even about that, because you're getting ready to roll out a wholesale side of the business, okay, which is something that's phenomenal. And because I was like, man, like that was one thing when I was like, man, other people would want to have this somewhere that they could provide this to their customers, because this is a great like accent to really any business. I mean, if somebody's just buying these to just have them for their customers, that they give them to them as gifts, or they can have them in their business, and somebody can come in, because like when even having them inside of here, people's like, oh man, I love that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can go ahead and boom, 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 boom. So I mean, you can really put this, any kind of business can really have these to resell them, to give them away, to as part of somebody buy a package with you. This is something that can accompany the package.
Mhm.
So, but talk about the wholesale, and why did you go into that?
So I was interested in wholesale just because I was looking for another avenue to bring in revenue. And I want to see my products in stores. Like people have said, how come you're not doing wholesale? This is perfect for boutique. Um, people want to buy your product. So I just wanted to look at another avenue to bring in revenue with my business. So I thought it's worth giving it a try. So I'll be launching soon with the help of the SB. So thank you
Yes.
so much. But yes, I just wanted to have another opportunity to bring in, another stream of income within Lotus and Fig.
Most definitely, most definitely, and I love that. I mean, we're always talking about in here, like, oh man, great products. Can people not? Because see, when you start to wholesaling, then you're not just selling to the public; you're selling to people who need your product to make money with, right? So I believe that's a great tie-in and a great natural progression to go into in with your business. So um, if somebody if they want to start the wholesale, I know there's going to be a section on the site that they could go to specifically for wholesale, and then they could set up. Is there anything special that they need to be set up, or did they just put their information in and you just set them up with an account?
Absolutely, yeah. So there's two ways. One way would be they can purchase on my website, and there's a wholesale application that will be on that page
Mm-hmm.
for them to fill out a couple things, and then they'll be able to go right in and make their purchase, or they can go to my fair site
Mm-hmm.
and make the purchase for a wholesale product, wholesale candles.
Okay, that's great. That's
Hmm.
excellent. That's excellent. No, look, I'm excited. I know that business is gonna roll because I'm like, man, I like that this is such attention to detail, and and it doesn't, even though you're a small business, it doesn't look like a small business,
Hmm.
right? And this, it just looks like something that would be in an Express or in a American Eagle store, or in a one of those stores like that you would kind of walk in and see these products on a major retailer shelf, and these are actually nicer than a lot of the stuff that I see on those shelves there. So that's the whole thing. So no, I definitely know that this is not only going to be a thing that would make money for other businesses in that way, but also to be able to really like upscale those companies that selling this product. It's like,
Hmm.
oh man, this is like a step up in the level of quality than probably what a lot of those traditional smaller retailers would have in their
Hmm.
portfolio.
Hmm. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. And so listen, look, I am, I'm excited to go and to try these things out. I'm excited about sharing what you're doing with the world. The Y'all can check out thelotusandfig.com. That's where you can go. It's in a great place to find out information, education on candles. You can go right from there and buy. They have a button that's there for individuals that are looking for the wholesaling side, and then also I know there's additional content that's coming off the Lotus and Fig. There'll be additional blogs and other pieces she'll be coming out, just educating you on these things like she's educated me. I've learned a lot. About cutting my wick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Learn, really about the different fragrances and how to use these fragrances in different settings and different places and different environments.
Hmm.
Like how to use the actual the wax, the melts here. And I never even knew that was a thing. And having this where you can just drop these things in here and just let this thing just be in the background, just kind of making it happen. So all these different types of varieties here, even with the with the tea lights, being
Hmm.
able to have these and set these up in various places on this end. I mean, all of this stuff. This has been a phenomenal experience. Even to the gift box. The
Hmm.
full gift box with all of the goodies in it, including my beautiful matches. I ain't even really want to take the match and really like mess it up because it's like a fancy match.
Mm-hmm,
It's
mm-hmm.
but we got it going. And look, and I'm still here, Birdie, right here.
Absolutely.
Got me going right here. So yeah, no, and I'm gonna burn that out for 4 hours to make sure it goes to the end. So look,
Mm-hmm,
I'm learning. So
mm-hmm.
so
And
we're
and just so you know, if it doesn't go all the way to the edge at the first time, that's okay. The
okay.
next time it will. That's because I have the luxury wax. The whole idea is to give you that long lasting burn.
Okay, yeah, because a
Mm-hmm,
lot of the other things probably burn up pretty fast, but
mm-hmm,
this, because it's the luxury wax, is giving you that extra time
mm-hmm,
to actually let it burn and go.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that, and I can, like I said, I can tell even when, and you're so right about the fact that it doesn't smell artificial, like, or it doesn't smell like something that's like, man, I shouldn't be intaking this.
mm-hmm,
It smells pleasant, it smells good, and I know it's like, man, it's like actually something that I feel like, man, I need to smell it. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying?
mm-hmm,
So it's really good. I like that a lot. And so listen, Shana, I'm super excited for you to come on with us today. I've learned a lot. I know our listeners have learned a lot. You guys can check out her on social. Also, we'll be putting the information in there also. And like I said, y'all just have an opportunity to check out the Lotus and Fig .com and check out Shana. She's, I know, a budding entrepreneur that's gonna just go extremely far. And I know that y'all will be able to say, hey, you know what? I was buying her products before she was a big name,
mm-hmm.
and when she gets there, we'll be able to say, yeah, I knew Shana win. Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
So listen, we want to say we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming on once again. And guys, listen, I am JR McNair. I want you to stay wealthy, healthy, and wise until the next time. Go out and make it happen. Take care.